The shadda is a symbol for a sound that's used in the Arabic language, and it looks like a little mini W or the head of the letter sin. So, what is a shadda? A shadda is a symbol for a double consonant. So basically it means that if you see a shadda on top of a letter, it means that there's actually two of that same letter. So if we have a shadda on top of a ba, that means that there's actually two bas there. And that first consonant will always have a sukun. So in this case, it's a ba. That first ba will always have a sukun. And the shadda is never alone. The shadda is always paired with something else. So it can be paired with a fatha, kasra, dhamma, fathatain, kasratain, dhammatain. So in this case, we have a hamza with a fatha, followed by a ba with a shadda and a fatha. So we know that there's going to be two of that same consonant. In this case, it's a ba. And the first ba will always have a sukun. The second ba is going to have whatever else is paired with the shadda. So in this case, it's a fatha. So the second ba is going to have a fatha. So what we're going to say is abba, abba. And make sure you don't let go of your lips. Don't separate your lips in between the two bas. Abba. Alright, here we have a hamza with a fatha followed by a ba with a shadda and a dhamma. So we know that there's going to be two of that same ba. The first ba has a sukun. The second ba is going to have whatever else is paired with that shadda. In this case, it's a dhamma. So the second ba has a dhamma. So essentially what we're reading is abbu, abbu. So it's written out as this, but what we say is this. Abbu, abbu. Alright, let's take my name here. So in this word, there's a noon in the middle with a shadda and a fatha. So that tells us that there's actually two of this consonant right here, which is a noon. So the first noon is going to have a sukun. The second noon has whatever else is paired with that shadda, which is a fatha. So the second noon will have a fatha. So what we're going to say is jannah, jannah. So what we write is this, but what we say is this. Jannah, jannah. So here we have a kaf with a fatha, followed by a lam with a shadda and a fatha, followed by an alif. So the shadda is on top of that lam, which tells us that there's going to be two of that same lam. The first lam has a sukun. The second lam has whatever else is paired with the shadda. So in this case, it's a fatha. So the second lam has a fatha. So what we're going to say is kalla, kalla. So what we see is this word here, but what we say is this. Kalla. So why is it important for us to use the shadda correctly? The answer is simple. If we don't, we can end up changing the meaning of the word completely. So we can end up either saying a completely different word, or we can end up saying a word that just doesn't exist. So let's go through some minimal pairs. I'll give you pairs of words that are exactly the same. The only difference is that one has a shadda and the other one does not. And we'll see how that changes the meaning. So here we have darasa, which means he studied. And if we just add a shadda on that ra, it becomes darasa, which means he taught. Alam means flag. Allam means he taught. Ila means to. Illa means except, completely different meanings. And this one is a very common one that I see when people are reading. They say ila instead of illa. Hamam means pigeon. Hamam is a type of bird. If we add a shadda on that middle meme, it becomes hammam, which means bathroom. Again, completely different meanings. Now that we know what the shadda is and we know why it's important to use it correctly, let's train our ears to hear the shadda when it's there so that we can later train our mouth to produce the shadda correctly. You're going to hear pairs of words or sounds that are exactly the same. The only difference is that one has a shadda, the other one does not have that shadda sound in it. So listen closely and tell me which one has the shadda sound. So A is aba and B is abba. A, aba, B, abba. If you said B, you're correct. That was abba. A, ushu. B, ushu. A, ushu. A, عفي. B, عفي. A, عفي. A, أنه. B, أنه. B, أنه. A, إياكم. B, إياكم. A, إياكم. A, نيسر. B, نيسر. A, نيسر. Pay attention to this one. This one is very subtle. A, تب. B, تب. B, تب. And you'll find this one in Surah Al-Masad in the first ayah. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب. تب. That ba will have a shadda in it if you look. Tab. Alright, so now you're going to hear a few different words, and I want you to think about which letter in this word has a shadda. So, فسبح. فسبح. Ba. The ba had a shadda. فسبح. يكذب. يكذب. ذال. يكذب. لتسألن. لتسألن. نون. لتسألن. عليين. عليين. لام. And yeah. عليين. So there's a shadda on that lam, and there's also a shadda on that first ya. So it's different than عليين. عليين. All So now I'm going to read an ayah, and I want you to think about which letters in this ayah have a shadda sound. وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. I'll read it again. وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. This ba has a shadda. This other ba has a shadda. And this meme has a shadda. Let's read it one more time. وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. Alright, good job. Keep watching this video until you feel like you have a handle on that ear training. You feel like you can hear the shadda every time it happens. And once you get that down, watch it again, but this time make sure to say the words out loud. Repeat those words after me to start to get your mouth used to saying the shadda sound and to start to get your throat used to saying that shadda sound. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want more learning and practice, go to speechprecision.com to schedule your free pronunciation assessment. I'll be able to tell you exactly what you need to improve your Quran recitation and pronunciation.